shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 1011 WJRR. Bunch of freaking idiots.
All right, just want to encourage you to continue now, and that's rocking on the job with JRR, because a little bit later in our show, you'll get the first keyword of the day that could result in you being $1,000 to the good with Rock the Bank.
Just after 9 o'clock, we give you that keyword. You entered it, WJRR.com. And all you have to do is enter it one time. And then if your phone rings the next hour, answer it. Even if you don't know the number, because it could be prize headquarters.
So when we say leave it on all day at work, that's because this isn't just a one and done deal. No, contraire, mon frere.
13 chances today for you to win $1,000 on WJRR.
13 separate $1,000 cash prizes. Mm-hmm. All right, so enter each hour if you'd like. Entirely up to you. An update on a story from back during the pandemic out of Detroit. So let me refresh for you. 20-year-old who had cerebral palsy was having breathing difficulty. Parents called the paramedics to come out. Paramedics come out, and they're having trouble assessing the situation. They get a doctor associated with, I guess, the hospital that they were going to transport this individual to on the phone and describe what's going on and the readings that they're getting, whatnot. And the doctor says, she's dead. There's nothing else you guys can do. You tried. Sorry about that. So they called it. Doctor called the death over the phone with the paramedics in place at the family's home.
Probably never a good idea to call a death over a phone.
The body was then transported to a local funeral home in a body bag, at which point, as they went to prepare the body and process the body, they spotted movement, unzipped the bag, and the 20-year-old was still alive, albeit barely, and did eventually pass away. But it was determined, hey, you guys kind of botched this back at the house.
Which is what kind of made the individual pass away.
$3.25 million settlement.
Yeah.
Because they were like, look, if you would have gotten this one to the hospital, they probably would have been able to save her. And I just, when you hear stories like this, and we've had them before, where somebody's pronounced dead, they're zipped up.
Oh, no, stop. I'm not even going there.
I could not even fathom.
Stop.
Waking up inside of some sort of container, still alive.
How can I undo the zipper?
God, man.
Look, the zipper from the inside. I can't see because they didn't bury me with my phone and flashlight.
And if you're in the zipped up, and they got you in the drawer.
Stop, Pat. I'm claustrophobic, and there's other listeners who are too, I'm sure. That is just, again, that's where you watch those shows like, what is it? Not Faces of Death, the newer one.
Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Destination. That's where you watch stuff like that, and I don't. Let's meet in the middle and say, let's make this safe grounds for everyone.
So anyway, they settled on $3.25 million to.
Wow.
I'd like to wish Wales good luck with this. It's a noble attempt, but good luck, where they are proposing legislation that would make it a crime for someone running for political office to lie.
Good luck. Yeah, you called it. Try that here.
Try it anywhere.
Isn't that kind of the motto? If you're going to be in politics, you need to be able to BS.
You just need to be able to turn on a dime, man. Whatever you
skeletons there. Yep. There was a reason for that.
It does not matter what flavor of politics you are from, adhere to, what they all lie. All of them.
Yeah, it's a prereq.
This is just politicians running for office, though. So are they saying here that if they enacted this, once they do get elected without lying, then once they get in position, all bets are off. Go ahead and continue to lie your ass off. Okay.
You still think I should run down the road? Not run down the road, but run for a political position.
Well, you are the unofficial mayor of the zone of operation, the greater Maitland, Castleberry, Winter Park area.
Yeah.
Is the honorary title just not enough for you?
Yeah, I like the honorary. I don't need
There's no paperwork or anything.
Yeah.
There's no background checks. There's no news reporters coming and snooping around and digging into your closet.
No. I think I'm fine with just the title. The unofficial mayor of those areas.
And I think I'm the only one who has dubbed you that.
No, there's been others.
Have others?
Yeah. Just, you lost me at paperwork. You know my downfalls. I said it, I think it was last week, trying to fill out the paperwork on it's during our podcast last week. Paperwork where you're sitting at the doctor and you actually have to physically write it out. I'm convinced they're making the lines smaller and smaller.
Your doctor's office hasn't gone digital yet?
I was at a podiatrist appointment.
They don't give you a tablet and say, here?
Nah. I mean, some do. You know, if you go to a certain specialist, but if you just go, okay, when I had that.
I haven't filled out anything in a doctor's office.
When was the last time you went to the doctor for a different kind of appointment, not just a physical?
I go twice a year, minimum.
Okay. Well, when I went for that eye thing that I had going on, remember the sty that went awry in my eye? When I went for that, I had to fill out the paperwork, and I go, okay, hold on one sec. I could barely see out of my right eye for the last month, and now I have to write on a line, Pat, this big. They fixed my eye, though. Hurt like a son of a gun. If you ever get something called a chalazion, take care of it quick. Ooh, somebody said governor taco. I could be governor.
Paperwork.
Government cheese? No, I had people to do. If I'm a governor, I have people to do the paperwork, don't I?
I offer up more evidence that we have a theory that the entertainment business has specifically TV, has run out of new ideas.
What are they bringing back?
NBC has ordered a pilot for a reboot of the Rockford Files. The James Garner private detective series from 1974 to 1980, which I liked the Rockford Files. I liked, and he had that sweet trailer right there on the cliff the ocean.
Is that where Die Hard got the idea for that? Because Bruce Willis had a RV on the side of the ocean too.
Well, no, it's trailer parks always somehow have some nice.
Oh yeah,
property
we've talked about that.
It's just somehow
they're always sitting on a river.
River, lake, ocean.
I can barely even afford the boat sticker for this river, but they're living on it.
There is no timeline for this, no casting, nothing. This is just, we know that there's an order been made to reboot the Rockford Files. If
they had like a catchy song, didn't they? I think I was a little baby kid back then, but I think that the Rockford Files had like a catchy song.
I don't know the theme music for the Rockford Files.
And I'm sure that because you were little too, I'm sure that I screwed up Die Hard with the other one. Damn it, it's Lethal Weapon. I did it again. Every time. Mel Gibson and Bruce Willis are the same guy to me.
You've got a lot of situations like that. Also, Joan Jett and Pat Benatar are the same women to you.
Yeah, same.
Rob Halford and Judas Priest in general are also Black Sabbath in your world.
Rise Against is also
3 or 4
A Day
bands.
to Remember.
I don't.
No, not A Day to Remember. Rise Against
I
and
don't know where
the logic's
again,
there.
I got to just somehow
Evanescence.
find a way to climb in. Hailstorm, you say it's the same band.
Hailstorm and Evanescence. To me, and no offense to Lizzie Hale and everybody. No, it's just same time frame. That's how my brain works. Is they were in this.
That's how it works.
Yeah, don't climb in that brain of mine, Pat.